Hello, my name is Jim Elliott, and I'm announcing today, as I did at the press conference, that I will be your mayoralty candidate for the city of Regina on Election Day, November 9th. At that press conference, I provided some preliminary remarks, which I'll go through today, and then I'll follow that up with some suggestions about how to get in touch with me in the future about issues or questions you might have that may not have been covered. But I see today Regina has a number of problems. We have a city that is not sustainable, nor is on a path that is sustainable. So we're not going in the right direction in my mind. Second of all, we leave far too many people behind. We're not involving everyone in our community. Thirdly, we don't give our children the skills and strengths necessary to deal with today, let alone tomorrow. And finally, we have racism in our city and discrimination as well, and I see no plans to eliminate that. Now, those four problem areas, I've built essentially four pillars of my campaign. First of all, respect for Mother Earth. This means that protection of the planet must be one of the first principles of how we do things in Regina. So when we have a healthy environment, we can have healthy people living there. Second of all, the question around no one should be left behind. The pandemic has shamelessly shown us that far too many people have no home, no food security, and are left to deal with the perils of the world alone. Thirdly, we must work to respect our Indigenous peoples in our community. The land acknowledgement at many gatherings is not sufficient. Actions must be taken to show true acknowledgement and collaboration with our Indigenous peoples. And lastly, we must build the social capital and capacity of our citizens, especially our youth. We, as the older generation and soon to be ancestors, are not providing the wisdom, the skills, and the opportunity to build the community they want. Now, at the press conference, I also responded to a question about why I'm still running. The principle I work under is to make things better and continue to work to make things better. And until such time as I see it getting better, I will continue to push and provide action and suggestions and recommendations about how we can work better. I don't see anything happening in the sense of the broad leadership that I think should be coming out of the city council. And again, by that reasoning, I feel it's important that I should continue to put my name forward to be that leadership and to be that change, that real change. Now, today I'm going to follow up this with a number of broadcasts every Thursday afternoon with different topics to kind of flesh out the fullness of that campaign that I've just described to you. If you have any questions or ideas or concerns around a certain topic that may not get covered or may not have been focused on through this broadcast, please send them in to jimelliott4mayor@gmail.com, and I'll attempt as best I can to implement or integrate those into the questions and comments at the next broadcast. On November 9th, first of all, I would encourage you to vote. And second of all, it's my hope that you will actually vote for me as Mayor of Regina on November 9th. Thank you for listening to this broadcast, and we hope to catch you later at another broadcast or out in the community.